Yo, what is going on, you guys? Reppin' 407 here, bringing you a brand new video. In today's video, I'm bringing you something completely different. As I'm proud to announce that we have a new sponsor, so if you need fast, cheap, and reliable coins, go to redzonecoins.com and use code REP for 15% off. So I actually joined a CFM, and that's what this video is going to be about. It's going to be a whole new series. It's going to be me in a CFM. It is a fantasy draft, so I did draft my team. I'm going to show you the players I drafted, and then the next video I will be playing week 1. So I don't know how I'm going to do the videos. I don't know if I'm going to do 1 week per video or like combine 2 weeks into one video, because in this CFM, like if you're up 21-0, you have to chew clock, and like if I'm up 21-0 already in the first quarter, that wouldn't be a great video. So it all depends how the week goes. So you might see 1 week where it's just one game and it's an intense game, while another video is going to be 2 weeks or maybe even 3 weeks combined. It all depends on my opponent. But before I show you my team, you know I have to do my guess at NFL player. I haven't done this in a while, I feel like. So last player I posted was Brian Arakpo, and shout out to the Ravens fan, as you see right here, for getting it right. Finally someone get it right. Fumble, you didn't get it right. I don't understand why you didn't get the food and beverage reference, but he does own a cupcake shop, so I'm glad Ravens fan understood that. But today's player is going to be no other than this guy right here. A hint for you guys is he is out of the league, but he does have a MUT card. So let me know down in the comments who you think this guy is right here. But I did want to pick Alvin Kamara, but unfortunately someone took him like 3 picks before me. So instead I decided, why not go with this guy right here. I like to pass the ball a lot, so we got no other than Stephon Diggs. 97 overall, superstar X Factor. What is his abilities? I'm not 100% sure, because it doesn't let you see them when you're drafting, which is kind of weird. But he has jukebox, which is weird for a receiver, and mid and elite, which is good because he'll run those mid routes 10 to 20 yards. I do pass it deep, so I don't know if that'll work, but rack him up is another good X Factor. I wish it was double me, because double me is kind of glitchy. But Stephon Diggs was our first pick, and I would definitely take that. He has 92 speed, and his catching and route running is just amazing. So Stephon Diggs was our #1 pick, but I did want Alvin Kamara. And then in the second round, since I did have the 29th pick in the first round, I had like the 4th pick in the second round, and we got no other than a user in Tyrann Mathieu. I was so close to going TJ Watt over Tyrann Mathieu, but TJ Watt actually got picked right before me. So I'm glad that he did get picked, because I did take Tyrann, as you see right here. The only thing I don't like about Tyrann is he is 5'9". He's kind of short, but he's still a great card. Like, not card, but he's still a great player. He makes plays even like in real life and in Madden. In Madden, he makes some crazy plays. But 90 speed, 94 play recognition, 87 pursuit, 92 zone, 98 awareness. I haven't really used much Tyrann Mathieu, but I know he is a problem. I faced him in MUT. I know it's completely different, but he's a problem. He's a problem. Abilities, we're going to check his abilities. He has shutdown as his X Factor, and then flat zone KO, and then short route KO. So that's kind of a W, especially since I think I'm going to use him as my sub linebacker, so this might help out a lot. And then for my 3rd pick, I had to wait so long. I had to wait, like, I want to say like maybe 40 picks, since I had to wait from pick 4 of the second round to pick 29 of the 3rd round. That was a long wait, to be honest. But with pick number 3, we decided to go with a defensive end in Cameron Jordan. Superstar X Factor, he is 93 overall, 31 years old. I'm pretty sure he won't retire, because I don't know if this is going to be a 1 or 2 year league. But if it is a 1 year league, then that's great. But if it's a 2 year league, I'm pretty sure he won't retire. I hope not. But here are his ratings, if you were wondering. 92 power move, 85 acceleration, 78 speed. That doesn't really matter. He has 94 tackling, 92 strength, 92 block shed, and 96 awareness. 93 pursuit as well. But that was my number 3 pick. I almost went with Cameron Hayward, but then I realized the 2 options I had other than Cam Jordan was Cameron Hayward and Calais Campbell. But both Cameron Hayward and Calais Campbell were superstar dev trait, while Cam Jordan has superstar X Factor. So I decided to go with the X Factor instead of a superstar dev. And then for Cam Jordan, his abilities are unstoppable force, and then we have edge threat elite, which is amazing, and then instant rebate. But edge threat elite, that's going to help us a lot, to be honest. And then for my 4th pick, I decided to go with a cornerback, because I know if I didn't get a cornerback now, I probably would have struggled to get a cornerback. And we got a superstar X Factor in Richard Sherman himself. So yes, Richard Sherman is a little bit older, but he is 6'3". His speed isn't up there, but his zone coverage is really good. His play recognition 93, 87 speed. Like I said, his speed isn't that great, but he is a zone corner, and I run a lot of zone, so I'll definitely take that. 97 jumping. 97 jumping, and he's 6'3". He's going to get some picks with that jumping. He has 89 agility, 90 press, 98 awareness. These stats don't really matter. 72 hit power. You won't get a fumble. But He is a superstar X Factor. That's kind of what made me pick him. The other choice I had was Chris Harris Jr., but to be honest, I had him in my first draft, and then the second league we made, since CK did mess up, if you don't know about that, he messed up our first draft, and we had to do another league. But I had Chris Harris Jr. in both leagues, so I decided why not go a little bit different and get the superstar X Factor and Richard Sherman. And then his abilities, if you were wondering, he has a shutdown, chuck out, which is defenders with this ability slow down their... Okay, that's pretty good, especially since he is very slow. And then deep out zone KO. So Richard Sherman was our fourth pick, and it's a W as a corner, 6'3", 97 jumping. I will definitely take that.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Round number 5, once again, I did have to wait a long period of time, so I get to pick back-to-back, basically. Basically, it's not really back-to-back, but it's basically back-to-back, and then I have to wait a long period of time. So, I already had my top 4, I had to wait a while, and then number 5 right here, we had to get a running back, and I decided to go with no other than Austin Eckler. I decided to go to Austin Eckler because I don't really run the ball a lot, but he does have great speed, but I do pass the ball a lot, and he is a receiving back, which is a W. So, he has 92 speed, which isn't bad at all, to be honest. 92 agility and acceleration, 87 carry. His carrying's pretty good. 76 trucking. He doesn't have the best trucking, but he does have really good juke move and a pretty decent change of direction, as you see right there. So, like I said, he is going to be our receiving back, which is a W. Like I said, I wanted Alvin Kamara, but Eckler would do. And then since I did get a running back, I decided to get a middle linebacker because I'm sure I'm going to need one, and I didn't want to get someone who was trash, and we got no other than Dante Hightower. I'm surprised in round number 6 he was still available for an 88 overall, but nobody really likes middle linebackers in Madden. But here are his stats. 93 hit power, which is extremely huge. He's kind of slow. That kind of sucks. But he has 93 play recognition, 93 pursuit, and 95 awareness. And the 92 tackle, he's going to get me those tackles. Like I said, I'm probably not going to be using him because he's slow. But he is going to get me those tackles, and he'll be a great run stopper. So those were my top 6 picks, and we only went to round 15, so I'm going to show you the rest. I'm not going to go too in depth. So the next pick, I'm pretty sure, was Tyson Alualu, who I picked as my D tackle because I needed a D tackle. My D-line was kind of weak at the moment. So Tyson Alualu is our number 1 D tackle. And we did get some old linemen in Roger Saffold and then Dwayne Brown, which isn't bad at all, but I have to run it to the left, as you can see, because my left guard and my left tackle are my highest overall offensive tackles. And then we also have a center. So I didn't even realize the center was right below. So Marquise Pouncey, Dwayne Brown, and Roger Saffold. That's a pretty good left side of the field that will get me blocks. My right side is alright. But the next pick I did do was DJ Chark. This man is 6'4" with 94 speed. 94 speed and 6'4", I had to take him. I could have taken people like Cole Beasley, who surprisingly is an 87 overall, and then also like Antonio Brown. I was so close to taking Antonio Brown as a Steelers fan, but instead I went with DJ Chark since he is 6'4" and he has 94 speed. I feel like that was a no-brainer. And then after DJ Chark, I definitely needed a quarterback, and there was only 2 options. It was Kirk Cousins or Matt Stafford, and I decided, as you see, to go with Kirk Cousins. Main reason I went with Kirk Cousins is his deep accuracy. If I could find it, deep route running. Okay, so his deep accuracy, as you see, he has a 90 deep and short, and then an 83 mid. I throw the ball deep a lot, so that was the main reason I picked him. He has 87 throw power. The other person, Stafford, he had 94 throw power, but he only had like 85 deep accuracy, which kind of sucked. So I decided to go with Kirk Cousins. I don't know if that was the right choice, but hopefully he is. I haven't used Kirk personally, but hopefully he's better than Stafford. And then another pick I made myself was Jonnu Smith. You guys know, if you watch my No Money Spent series, I love Jonnu Smith. He's an amazing tight end. 88 speed, one of the fastest tight ends in the game in regulars. So I had to get Jonnu Smith on the team. And then when I did have him in our first CFM, he was a beast for me. So Jonnu Smith, I had to pick him back up. And the last 2 picks I made was Joe Hayden for our cornerback number 2 to pair along with Richard Sherman. Joe Hayden, I'm a Steelers fan, and I've met Joe Hayden in real life, so I had to pick him up on the team. And then Deron Harmon as my my free safety. I could have gone with Earl Thomas over Deron Harmon, but I went with Deron Harmon because he was a little bit faster and had a little bit more better stats. So Deron Harmon is our free safety. But here we go. Here is the team overall. This is the offense, as you see right here. We have Jimmy Graham as our tight end number 2 and our fullback, which is kind of an L. But Austin Eckler and Mike Davis are my running backs. Stephon Diggs, DJ Chark, Alshon Jeffrey, which is kind of an L. What's his speed? I wonder what his speed is because Alshon is kind of old. And he has 88 speed. That's kind of better than I expected, to be honest. 88 speed for Alshon. My O-line's pretty decent, honestly. It's not that bad. Our tight ends is solid. And then onto the defense, we have 3 X Factors in Cam Jordan, Richard Sherman, and Tyrann Mathieu. And then the rest of the defense is kind of weak. But I think the team is pretty good, honestly. We are an 84 overall. I feel like we could win games. but at the same time, I haven't used the team yet, so I wonder how good they really are. I feel like I drafted a good team, but let me know down in the comments what you guys think about my team. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are excited for this CFM. Let me know if I should trade for anyone in specific. As you saw my team, do I need to upgrade anyone, and who should I try to pick up on the team? But with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We are on the road to 10K, and I can't hit 10K if you guys don't subscribe. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to stay repping. You guys stay watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.